the unknown side effects that most people may not be expecting when taking ashwagandha. No one is explaining what the side effects are and what to look out for. Let's start off with the benefits. We're talking about sleep, energy, stress, and cortisol. You may not want to use ashwagandha like a daily vitamin, and I'm going to tell you why. It's because side effect number one, it makes you a little too calm. Ashwagandha helps to lower cortisol, which is great, but that's if you are under stress. Cortisol also helps with alertness, energy, and motivation. So that means if the cortisol level drops too low, then you're going to have problems feeling sluggish, and you might also have issues feeling unmotivated. And it's the same thing like if you go to bed early and you get 8 hours of sleep, and then you wake up the next day and still feel like you're still tired, like you can lay back down for another 2 to 3 hours. That's what I'm talking about. And believe it or not, some people experience that after taking ashwagandha. And that can sometimes happen if you have low stress or low cortisol. Side effect number two is it can create stomach issues. When you think about ashwagandha, something that's supposed to help with your sleep and help you feel better, you don't think that you would have issues with digestion or being irritated on the stomach. So, yes, ashwagandha can lead to side effects like stomach cramps, nausea, and loose stools. You're more likely to see these types of side effects if you are taking larger doses of ashwagandha or if you're taking it on an empty stomach. So, in that case, it might be best to take it with something else, maybe food or drink. You might want to put it in your morning drink, tea, coffee, or whatever. Some herbs can be very strong and they can be a little bit hard on the stomach when it comes to digestion. That's why it's best to uh, think about adding it to your food, adding it to your drink. Side effect number three is it makes some people feel emotionally flat or indifferent. Because ashwagandha naturally reduces stress, it makes people feel more calm. But if you are feeling that effect a little too well, then you might just be sitting there feeling like indifferent and just kind of like zoned out. Some people have reported feeling emotionally numb or less excited. It's not dangerous, but some people have reported feeling like they're a little bit more super calm and that they don't really care about anything. So you determine whether that is a good or bad thing, because some people might see that as, well, that's really no problem for me, and some people might not have an issue with it, and some people may. The good thing about ashwagandha is that it does help to stimulate the thyroid. That's a good thing. If you've already had issues with thyroid before taking ashwagandha, it can sometimes make you feel jittery, cause rapid heartbeat, and even it might make you feel anxiety. And it could be a dose sensitivity issue, like you might need to adjust the dose amount. Side effect number five is sleep disruption. Even though ashwagandha helps with sleep, it can cause issues and disrupt your sleep by creating vivid dreams, restless nights, or even waking up at night. But mainly this happens when it's taken too late in the evening. That's why it's advised to take it earlier in the day, probably after meals. But we all know that herbs affect everyone differently. So the best way to use ashwagandha to stop or cut down or cut out the side effects is to start with a low dose. Some people take too much too soon, and that leads to immediate side effects. Number two is you want to cycle it. That means you don't want to take it consistently, but if you do take it consistently, you make sure you take breaks in between. And that means, for instance, you might start taking it for 4 to 6 weeks, about a good month. And then after that, you might want to take a break up to 2 weeks just to create a break in between. Number three, you want to make sure you take it with food that's going to stop and cut down on stomach irritation. And number four, the best way to use it is either take it in the morning or take it at night. But make sure you don't take it right before bed. And that's all I have for you. Let me know if you found this video helpful by dropping a comment or liking this video. If you found this video to be helpful and help you to understand ashwagandha a little bit better, and I'll see you in the next one.